How's it going, everybody? It's Robin here with Oracle Rising. Welcome to my channel. So guys, I wanted to come and talk to you guys about Mercury finally going direct on February 20th. So when Mercury is in retrograde, it appears to be going backwards in the skies, and Mercury retrograde is notorious for just wreaking havoc in your lives. I've done a separate video, what to expect when Mercury goes retrograde and how you can approach that with a little bit of a different mindset and what to be prepared for. So I wanted to do coming out of it the other side. So Mercury goes direct February 20th. This is going to be a huge sigh of relief for everybody. Some of the things that get affected are travel, technology, and communication. So things can really just sort of blow up in your face at every turn, and you're like, what is going on? There's nothing wrong with you. It's just a notorious fallout of a Mercury retrograde. And we'll be having 3 of them this year. February 20th is going to represent the end of the first one. The second retrograde is going to be May 29th to June 22nd. That's a long time. And the third one is September 27th to October 18th. So that's a lot of time of the year to be in a retrograde. So it can be very frustrating. You could be having Wi-Fi problems, and your phone could crash, just, one thing after another. You could be getting into arguments with people. Not a great time to travel, so it's such a huge sigh of relief when Mercury goes direct again. It's like everything can kind of fall back into place and like normalize for you. So there are some points. How is that for my Eastern Canadian accent coming out? Wow. Okay, so there are some things that will significantly improve for you, and there'll also be an auspicious time to do 4 things. So this is going to be an excellent time to sign contracts, and I did bring along the Steampunk Tarot because I think I like to amplify things using tarot cards because I am a tarot card reader. So anyway, a good time to sign contracts, and let me just take a card from the Steampunk Tarot for that. And what have we got here? This is the Judgment card. This is fantastic. So the Judgment card, it's like there is going to be something coming out in your favor. So always be careful when you're signing a contract, obviously. Don't just say, oh, I trust you, I'm going to sign this. You really want to make sure and read everything. Get a lawyer if you have to. But this is something coming out definitely in your favor. So if you've been waiting to find a job, and I know there's lots of my Twitter people, they're posting like, oh, I've been unemployed for so long. So this could be the end of that cycle of unemployment. Whatever it is that you've been waiting on, it could come in here, and it could be really amplified. I love the gramophone. Is that what it's called? In the background. So this is going to be something that you will want to broadcast far and wide, because it's something that's going to be extremely exciting for you that you've been waiting for a long time, and it'll be the right time to sign that contract. You might get offers before the end of retrograde that are not hugely suited to you, so just be careful, you guys. Like, before you sign your name on any dotted line and you go past the point of no return, make sure you know what you're signing. This is also going to be a time to make big purchases, and big purchases are absolutely thrilling. Like, this could be a time to buy a house, or, buy a car, whatever it is, that big flat screen TV that you want for yourself, just anything like, ooh, and I got the words, maybe some of you are planning an engagement, because I got the words, a nice big diamond ring. So I think that's cool too. And I just got a card flip out and present itself. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. So things are definitely going to be changing for you guys. And you can see the gears of the universe changing in your favor. So this is going to be like taking you to the next level. Especially in conjunction with the Judgment card and signing that contract. So you could definitely be coming into a nice sum of money. You could win something. There could be something that you have before the courts. And again, the Judgment card plays really heavily into that, where you could be awarded a sum of money, you know, your legal kerfluffle could be resolved as Mercury goes direct on the 20th, and it's going to be life-changing for you. So there's some life-changing events coming in, and it looks like it's all going to be like, whew, finally I got that done, you know. Oh, you know, they said yes, I got engaged, you know, I got the job, I got that house that I wanted. And of course I just dumped a card on the floor, so I'll take that one. This is going to be a time to take important meetings, and you guys can just kind of look at the back of my head while I grab this card. So 2 cards came out, so I'll take them for the next 2 points. So the important meetings here, the first card that I have, and I'll turn the other one upside down, I won't even look at it. I've got the strength card here for you guys. So this is like going into a meeting and having the mindset that you are going to run that. You are going to run that bad boy. You know, you have points to make, and you're basically not going to take any prisoners, you know. You do have universal strength. That looks like your team and spirit is going to show up for you. Like you could feel like they could have been absent. Like, where's my guardian angel? Like, why isn't anybody listening to me? You could feel like you've been festering for this entire Mercury retrograde and just feel like, I'm running on this treadmill, I'm getting absolutely nowhere, which is the whole point of being on a treadmill. But anyway, you know what I mean? So this is where you're going to let the world hear you roar and just say, okay, well, that's enough of doing it your way. You could use whatever powers of persuasion that you have in your toolbox and just absolutely go in and run it. So if you've been putting off an important meeting, you know, or a conversation, wait to the end of Mercury retrograde. Try and do a couple days after it goes direct, just so you can shake off all the Mercury stardust that is coming down and sort of wreaking havoc with the world. And the last point that I have here for you guys, and I love this one, is going to be a really good time to have heart-to-heart conversations, especially if you're planning on doing that, you know, proposal that I saw with that great big diamond ring. That life-changing event that could come in for you with the Wheel of Fortune. I absolutely love this particular Wheel of Fortune. It actually has a pentacle right in the middle of it. So let's flip over that 4th card that I didn't even look at. So, okay, so I pulled the 3 of Wands for you. So this is really like taking charge of your destiny with the 3 of Wands and saying, okay, this is how much work I put in here. I've invested this much in this relationship. This is where I'm going with this job, whatever, you know, whatever life event you guys are currently working your hardest to promote further. You do have the 3 of Wands, and this is looking ahead. So you want to talk to somebody about it. You know, if you want somebody to be walking at your side for the rest of your life, you want to go have a conversation. If you feel like you deserve more money at your workplace, go have a conversation. I actually got the words here. If you've got a particularly annoying neighbor, this might be a good time to go and have a conversation with them, because they're probably going to be a little bit wrung out from Mercury retrograde, and they could be very receptive to what it is that you have to say. So this is very interesting for you guys. And you know, if you want to know a little bit more about Mercury retrograde, it is in my list of videos somewhere. I don't know exactly where it is. Or you can listen to anybody. It doesn't have to be me, but of course I appreciate it when you listen to me. So I'm just being guided to pull one more card here for you to sort of pull it all together, because retrogrades are exhausting, okay? So I really want you guys to feel like there's an opportunity for you to flourish and get both your feet back on the ground after a period of feeling like, what is going on in my life? You know, why doesn't anything go right? It's not you, it's Mercury. So I'll do one more card here for you guys. So you've got the 8 of Cups. So this is fantastic. This is actually leaving a potentially negative, or, you know, a period of time where you've been drowning in sorrows, and just facing forward and being able to leave anything that no longer serves you behind you in the dust. There's something really poignant about this card. It's got sort of gears working for you. So whatever just wasn't working for you before, you know, like the flywheel of your life. Again, we've got the wheel of fortune. It's going to start connecting. Everything is going to start connecting for you and just sort of get the train back going down the tracks for you guys, so you can really experience a jump start to your life when Mercury finally goes direct. Okay, guys. Take care. Bye for now. Bye.